Montana, big sky country. Protecting this rugged wilderness is a brave group of men and women. These are the Wardens, dedicated to the preservation of the last best place. State Game Warden Joe Cambick patrols on opening weekend of elk hunting. He checks on hunters outside of Avon, Montana. Before lunch, he takes his first call.
This is Lori.
Hi, Lori. Joe Cambick. How are you?
I'm doing good. 291, is that your hunting district? 291, is that yours?
Yeah, it is.
The Tip Mont operator says a hunting party called Montana's hotline to confess to shooting 2 elk on accident.
Okay, I'm gonna let you talk. There's another one, double elk down, and here.
Jiminy Christmas.
The warden contacts the hunters.
How you doing?
Good. How are you?
Well, had better days. But,
Okay. What happened?
well, he shot his bull, and he shot in the towards the back, and it was frail, and he went to shoot it again, and he shot over it and shot a cow.
Who's he?
Cambick asks the hunters to field dress both animals. He heads their direction.
Hotter than the surface of the sun in here right now.
Opening weekend means plenty of hunters out and about.
Yeah, this is kind of ridiculous, the amount of people up here. I just check inside there and see.
Joe spots a truck with a harvested elk, but no hunters.
You know what we do now? Wait. We be patient and eat.
Just then,
Hey, how's it going today?
a passerby reports seeing a second black pickup just up the hill. In back, a pile of elk meat. The warden might have the wrong truck.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, that's what I'm looking for. I'm parked on this one. Wrong one. All right, guys. Yeah. Hello.
A simple call quickly escalates.
All right, thank you.
See you later.
Bye.
What am I going to do with people? It's only the first day and I'm already frustrated. Did you bring any other snacks for me to eat?
I brought a whole bag of Tootsie Rolls and Reese's.
Now, Reese's, you're talking. Tootsie Rolls? What are you, 8? Jeez.
Before he can head up the trail, he gets another call from a possible witness.
So now he's saying that this is a different deal now. He's saying that he did this on purpose?
He knew this kid shot the bull elk. He watched him, and the kid knew that he hit it. And then something came along better. The herd came with the cow in it, so he plucked the cow out.
All right, thank you very much.
And
Okay.
3 donuts tomorrow.
3 don't.
3, yep, from Krispy Kreme.
Okay, all right. I'll figure out how to get them to you somehow. I think I'm parked right on his truck here. I'm waiting on him to come out. He did call me, and he did call me and told me they'd made a mistake. So I just want to make sure. So what you're telling me is he hit the bull first. It went over the hill.
Wardens rarely deal with cut-and-dried cases. Cambick connects with a local block management agent. She also wants to find the hunters.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know that the landowner's gonna want us driving on this. It's pretty soft. You wanna see if you can make contact with somebody, Kendra? Hello. Where are you at now? Are you coming up the road? No?
On the big.
Just then, the warden loses cell service. This opening day case will test Cambick's patience. In Montana's Region 2,
See those tracks?
Yeah.
You know what those are?
That's a cow.
Bovine.
State Game Warden Joe Cambick tracks opening day hunters. He wants to find a young man who reportedly shot more than one elk.
Yeah. Who got the elk?
Sometime.
Awesome. Good. Nice bull.
Yeah, thanks.
Nice bull. Cool. Have you ever seen the TV show Wardens?
The warden runs into friends of the hunter in question.
Okay, so you guys are with clan then?
That's right.
Okay, so them guys, Jeremy's coming out.
Thank you for, yeah, is that right? They're coming out. How about Brother Bill? My brother had a bull too, so.
So you guys don't have any idea what's going on either?
No.
Oh, good. Because your dad, I'm assuming,
Yep, that's Pops.
he's waiting up here for you guys.
Okay, good.
And you guys got to go down
Okay.
and pick those guys up in Avon, because I just talked to Jeremy.
Okay, and then go back down.
Spotty's cell phone service keeps everyone from getting an accurate story.
Okay. Well, this is starting to make a little bit of sense.
Yeah.
All right, well,
Thanks, Joe.
I can't come all the way down here and not give you a hand, so let's get this thing out of here. No, we'll get. You're almost there.
All right.
And we're feeling froggy, especially this blonde one. She's tough.
All the warden knows is a hunter up here shot more than one elk. He still can't figure out if the shooting was accidental or on purpose. To blow off a little frustration,
Go downhill, hey.
the warden helps haul out this legal elk.
Uphill both ways. I'm gonna get each and every one of your phone numbers. So if I ever kill an elk, you come to help me.
You got a better game card, Joe.
This is good. I was just getting fat in that truck today anyway.
Cambic heads to the other side of the block management area to try and find his shooter.
So they kind of know what's going on with the other parties because they're spotty cell service, but they don't know everything. So they get approached by another party that says, hey, we watched you screw up. And they said, yeah, we screwed up. Well, I'm calling the Fish and Game. Don't worry, we're calling in. The rest of this crew has some sort of an idea what's going on, right? They don't want to say because they don't know what Jeremy has said. So if they try to play it off as, oh, this was just a mistaken identity, I shot over the bull and hit the cow because that was the original call. But now another caller is saying, no, that didn't happen. This is getting more and more frustrating by the second.
The warden hits another access point. He spots 3 hunters hauling out an elk.
Hey, I'm excited about it.
I see that. I can see how excited you really are. I'm gonna help you. Jeremy, Joe Cambic, nice to meet you. I'm gonna give you a hand. Okay. All right. And that, holy moly, look at that's like the biggest spike by brow tine I've ever seen in my life. Yeah, it does.
Where's the other one?
Yeah.
Well, if I don't get another one, I've got more than my share.
I think you got plenty here, too.
Thank you.
Yep. Well, we got some teaching here. Anyway. All right. Well, we'll have a chat with here real quick, and we'll let you guys. So that cow is still up on the hill.
No, it's right here.
Oh, the cow is that he shot.
We packed it all out.
Oh, okay. So whose elk is still up there?
Brother Bill's.
Oh, Brother Bill.
In Montana's Region 2, State Game Warden Joe Cambic tries to make sense of a confusing call-in case.
So you guys don't have any idea what's going on either?
No.
Hey, Reese, you want to just have a seat in the front seat of my pickup? We'll have a quick chat here.
This young hunter says he accidentally shot 2 elk, but at least one witness says the hunter purposely shot the second animal. The warden sits with the young hunter and listens to his story.
Okay. Well, I'll tell you what. I mean, it's his, other people's word against yours, and so far, from what I can tell, you seem like a pretty decent guy. I don't want to railroad you here and try to, I should have been able to go up there and look at that. I just didn't have to. So just wanted to be fair with you here because I'm trying to sort out a bunch of things. Was there anybody else up there that approached you that may have saw what happened?
Yeah.
Okay.
He thought I did it on purpose.
Why would he say that?
I have no idea. I mean, I swear I didn't do it on purpose. I would never do that on purpose.
I'm going to take that elk. You are going to get a ticket, but you're not going to lose your privileges. You're going to get to keep the bull. You can have that. But this ticket is just because it's something I have to do.
Yeah, and
Does that make sense?
I deserve something. I mean, that's how you learn from it.
Sure.
So
Well, and I just, yeah, I mean, you just got to make sure there's nothing behind you. And mistakes are going to happen no matter what. I mean, it's just, and it's all in how you handle them. I think you handled it good. So why don't you give me here's your elk tag back. I can't run away with that.
The warden writes a single ticket for harvesting an animal without a valid license. The citation carries a fine of $135, a hard lesson learned after a hard day of work by the wardens.
You'll look twice, though, I bet you.
All right, Reese. You guys have a wonderful day, and I'm glad this thing's right in our way, too.
Yeah, awful nice.
Yeah.
Thanks, Joe.
Can we have that?
I don't care. Well, that other guy, you know, the reporting party, he doesn't want to sign a statement. And I mean, if he doesn't sign a statement, I have his word against, you know. And I truly believe that, I mean, I gave that kid the out right from the start. Look, you're going to tell me the truth right from the start. And I think he did tell me the truth right from the start. I think he got excited. There was elk there. He's a young kid. And hey, let's face it. If you quit getting excited when you're elk hunting, you better quit elk hunting. He needs to be, you know, more sure what's behind his target. But other than that, when the elk went down, he made the right decision. He called and got it over with. So that's what I'm trying to promote in people, instead of just leaving it lay on the hillside or getting Grandpa to tag it. That was their other option. Grandpa's got a cow tag. They could have just went, oh, no big deal. Let's have Grandpa tag this. So I'm happy with what. What did the beaver say when he crossed the road? Oh, hi, beaver. Where are you going, beef? Oh, man, they run fast. Where'd he go? He went right into the creek.
Cambic heads for town, but on opening weekend, the calls keep coming.
Because number one, he did not have any orange on. Number two, as soon as he shot this spiked bull, and apparently he saw one of them, he took off running and went down through a draw and over onto the side, which we have had problems for the last 3 years. Their hunters do not wear orange.
Okay.
And our hunters, I guess they, you know, tried to catch up to him. The one guy took off after him, couldn't catch up to him. The other guy stayed with the spiked bull. And we're trying to find out what we need to do on this.
Where's the spike at now?
It's still on our property.
I'm on my way.
A landowner reports seeing a trespasser shoot a young bull elk on private property.
He said, that was Claire from the sheriff's office to call a guy by the name of Brian about a spike.
Oh, okay.
So maybe this guy did shoot a spike and he's turning himself in because he know he got caught or something. But
The warden heads to try to unravel his second case of the day.
no, we just got to find out who's had permission to hunt this morning and see if we can't squeeze him. Yeah, it's the only chance we got. They did say it looked like a younger guy. That's the only thing we got, and he wasn't wearing orange.
The warden hooks up with witnesses. They hoof it up private property to the spot where the men say the illegal hunter trespassed and shot the bull elk.
Okay.
He ran that way. He threw his rifle behind that tall tree right there and went up over the hill. And by the time
So you were that close. Okay, so you seen him and you're like, what he doing?
Yep.
Okay.
I knew it was him. He didn't have orange, and he threw his rifle.
Why would he do that?
And then Kate and I came up here. We started heading towards the tree, and we got up here, and then we seen Joe and Lloyd over here coming out of the trees.
Cambic starts to piece together a case. Fellow Warden Terry Althouse joins the investigation.
Must have been right at the top of the ridge,
Well,
huh?
the blood spray was out this way right here. It was kind of going
So he might have been over at that
from
corner.
Spike to where he is. So I think he was right down here.
He was actually on
Yes.
your property.
Yeah, the shot came from that direction over there. Because that's the way the blood, it rained since then.
Wardens often use metal detectors to help collect evidence.
Oh, yeah.
There was 2 shots, too, right?
In this case, it uncovers the exact location of at least one bullet.
Here, going in, and then there's a gut shot right here, or comes out right down there. So that's gonna be good and smelly for you. Good luck.
The wardens collect information and wrap up the scene. They must confiscate the elk. the landowners offer to help.
Well, I guess we just gotta go see if we can get up there and have a chat.
Cambic now has his evidence, but does not have a suspect yet. On opening weekend of Montana's elk hunting season, Warden Joe Cambic cannot keep up with a high number of complaint calls. He asked for help.
What's up?
Hey, man.
Well, I got a call that I'd like you to go look at if you wouldn't mind. Somebody found a mule deer buck shot and left up in Brock Creek, that big buck area up there. Kayla has the info. Somebody told her directly, then she called me, and so I'm doing this spike bull deal. So if you're in the area and can take that, that'd be awesome.
Did she say roughly how far?
I think she said something about the 13-mile marker.
Oh, so it's a ways up there.
13 miles.
No, I can run up there and check it out. Yep, need something else, give a shout.
Thank you.
Warden Aaron Berg heads toward Brock Creek.
Ho, 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 ho. Yeah, I want a crunch bar. I haven't had a crunch bar in ages.
Got a call about a mule deer that was shot, left, and wasted, but we don't know the specifics yet.
The warden meets up with the local block management area rep. They investigate the kill site.
There's a coyote track. Coyote. They came in for some lunch. Tongue's gone. Somebody cut off his tongue. Well, his back leg's been shot.
Didn't know anything about anybody harvesting anything or...
Well, that's what makes me wonder if somebody didn't drive in here and dump it.
Yeah.
Just an odd place for a deer to be laying, right at the end of the road.
With little evidence, this case could go unsolved.
Oh, the joys of being a game warden.
Over on the other side of the region, Warden Joe Cambic loads a bull elk illegally shot on private property. Landowners say they saw a man shoot the bull. When they tried to approach him, the man tossed his rifle and ran. The warden calls the landowner next door.
Hey, Don, it's Joe. I'm sorry to bother you again. I was just wondering if it was all right if I went up on your property and talked to your hunters.
Oh, yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
Wardens have had trouble up here before.
Stop here, be mile marker 4 US 12.
All kinds of quarters hanging. Two nice bulls. White-tailed doe. Hello there.
Hi.
How you doing?
Good, how you doing?
Looks like we getting some elk anyway, huh?
Yep.
Good. Mind if we get a quick check of those, and then we gotta visit. I don't know if it's somebody from your party or some. Is there another party up here from Wisconsin?
I'd make it a little easier.
So, did you try to shoot her face off?
No, I tried to shoot her in the head and it got a little low.
Got a little low.
Dropped, so.
Little 6 on that side, huh?
Yep. Yeah, that's yours.
Which one's yours? Huh? We're both good-looking bulls. Well, what we got going on here is whoever's hunting down on this morning shot a spike bull and left it. We got a description of the person who did it, and you guys may or may not know anybody that was down there, and that's okay. If you guys wouldn't mind getting everybody out so we can take a look at everybody,
Yep.
That'd be okay.
That's fine, yeah, we know.
That
I know it's not my guys because they said they seen something going on down there, but they didn't.
Oh, well, maybe they can help us out then.
Warden Cambic wants to find a subject.
Did you just get a haircut recently?
Oh, I shave every day.
Joe Cambic.
My name is Gordy.
Gordy, nice to meet you. The rest of you guys all have tags too? All licensed up? Yeah, can we take a quick peek at them? Oh, so you got this 291.
Over, yeah.
Yeah, okay. So you guys don't know any of the other Wisconsin folks that were down lower hunting?
No, okay.
We've got a description on who it is. Part of the reason we want to ask everybody to come out is because we know what we're looking for. Unless he got a haircut like today,
No.
Terry, you seen anything that looks familiar to what we were told? Do you guys change clothes already? I'm gonna leave whoever's in charge the card. My phone number's on there if you guys figure out what's going on. I mean, there's a spike bull in the back of my truck that, you know, could have been a legal bull next year, and they just shoot and leave it. And didn't have permission to be on there, and then, you know, that's what's gonna get them in trouble, kicked off the property and everything else. So I don't want it to ruin it for everybody.
These hunters check out. Today, Joe will not catch his poacher.
That camper belongs to down there under the power line.
But tomorrow, the Wardens are back on the job.
We might have to go have a look at that.
And they'll be looking.
Can I get a couple of registration checks when you get a chance, please?
Montana, big sky country. Protecting this rugged wilderness is a brave group of men and women. These are the Wardens, dedicated to the preservation of the last best place.
I have this subject on the phone, which has been advised. Go ahead.
Right there's where they shot from. Oh boy. Pretty incredible, my man.
On a remote Montana road, State Game Warden Brian Goldie discovers a mystery.
You can see how those old tracks, you see where they stopped right there in the ditch? That's where his headlights were on this deer. See that? You know it's a buck. So we'll be here for a while. We'll collect everything we can. God, I wish we get lucky and find something.
The warden discovers a dead buck in the White Sulphur Springs district. The shooting looks suspicious, so Goldie calls another local warden.
Better now.
So I got a guy gave me a complaint at the gas station that the newspaper guy delivers the paper from Great Falls to White Sulphur, and at 2:30 in the morning last night, he saw a gray pickup with 2 county plates loading up a mule deer or a buck deer below the switchbacks or the hill down there on the White Sulphur side of Showdown. Well, we're gonna take care of this case. It was meant to be. This is our case. We're gonna catch him real quick, and then we'll be over that way this afternoon.
All right.
See you later. That's the kill shot right there. Now I'm worried. This might be a totally different deer. So my biggest worry was that there's gonna be blood over there, but it starts right here. Like he just fell right here.
Evidence suggests the suspect might have poached 2 big bucks. So the warden calls in a second investigator.
So this all matches what we were told.
Warden John Lasofsky regularly patrols this area.
440 is currently in the Kings Hill area. He only hit Sheriff Peter Tennell. He states that he is on a suspect deal involving a deer that was shot around 2 o'clock in the morning up in that area. And we'll know if you could assist them in going through campgrounds at that location.
Copy that. Let him know I'm en route.
He responds to the call for assistance. On scene, Warden Goldie uses a metal detector to find spent bullets and casings. Just then, a suspicious truck races by the scene.
Jump in. Hurry up.
The truck matches the description given by witnesses.
Where's he at?
The warden gives chase.
He's gone. He's gone. Jump in.
In Montana's Region 4,
I don't see our guy at all.
State Game Warden Brian Goley pursues a suspect pickup in a poaching case. Moments earlier, the truck raced by the warden as he investigated a suspected poaching case.
Where's our guy? He ain't here. You sure that's him?
The warden catches the driver.
Do you see legs sticking out?
And makes a stop.
18 plate.
Good, you stay there. How's it going tonight?
Good, how are you?
Or today, I've been out for a while. Say, we had a deal up here with a gray pickup, shot a deer off the road. That's why I'm stopping you.
Oh.
Not you guys?
Stanford.
You've been all the way to Stanford?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, anyway, we had the, do you see us in the ditch there?
Yeah.
When you came by?
When we drove by, yeah.
Yeah, I saw something.
We had a complaint that there was a gray Chevy or a gray pickup just shot a buck, and when you guys come driving by, it looked like they turned around and went up the road. We thought it might be you guys coming back.
No.
Okay. All right. So you.
Not us.
What's that? All right. So what place did you get it on?
You'd be hunting area 419.
Okay. Let me just look real quick. I don't think this is our buck because it's got the nutsack on it.
Evidence found at the scene helps quickly rule out this vehicle.
And it's supposed to be a truck, gray truck up here with a deer in the back, and it just happened to be you guys, and if I'd have let you go, I'd have been sick to my stomach. So thanks for the inconvenience. I didn't mean to, but I just had to check. Be very careful, you guys. Thanks. Thanks for understanding. Yep. Okay, back to the kill site. 440. Man, I wish he'd get out and help me out here.
With the suspect still on the loose,
I gotta get some more evidence.
the warden makes his way back to the kill site. Time is of the essence. And evidence is in danger of disappearing alongside the road.
You don't find people that do this immediately, but we got some good evidence, and we're gonna have to go through some campgrounds up here because of the time it happened in the scenario. Somebody saw this deer, knew this deer was here because people had talked about it. So my belief, at least right now, is that somebody in a camp up here saw it, knew it was here, came down at night and got it. I think I'll take this strip right here. Probably too big, but...
Wardens collect physical evidence to build their case. Suddenly,
check this truck out. What's the plate say?
another gray pickup.
At the U.S. Forest Service National Genetic Lab, researchers are revolutionizing the way we view wildlife.
So much that goes on in wildlife biology that's cryptic, that we just can't see. And genetics is just a really amazing tool at being able to give us a little window, a little insight into the natural world.
DNA analysis is an important tool, allowing fish and wildlife researchers to obtain more information faster. DNA not only identifies the species of animal and its sex, but genetics can also identify an individual and how it relates to other individuals across a region.
This science has really benefited wildlife management in allowing us to take on questions that we've never been able to tackle before. So imagine you're in a forest and you want to know what suite of species is there. One of the best ways to do it is through these non-invasive surveys.
DNA can be extracted from the landscape by many different means, making it easier to answer some of the challenging questions facing wildlife managers today.
If you have an invasive species that's coming in, you need to know that right away. If you have an endangered species, you need to know how that species is doing. These new genomic tools are allowing us to identify invasive species, monitor endangered species in a very cost-effective and defensible way.
These genetic tools are also providing better knowledge of our natural world. I'm Winston Greeley, out among Montana's fish, wildlife, and parks.
In Montana's White Sulphur Springs district, state game wardens investigate a late-night poaching case. Investigator Brian Goley wants to know who shot a big buck along a remote road. Witnesses report seeing a gray pickup at the scene. Suddenly, a pickup pulls in.
Hi.
Hi, guys.
Hey, how's it going?
Good.
You know anything about this deer?
It was a silver Chevy. I didn't catch a plate on it.
When was it?
Last night.
Okay.
We came out of Lamb Creek.
Okay.
And spotted the deer here, watched him run up. We went up the road. While we were up in there, we heard a shot. Didn't think that much about it. We come back by here, it was already dark. They were pulled over here, busy gutting it.
Okay. Huh, so there might be more than one deer because I had a complaint from the news guy at 2 in the morning. There was a guy gutting a deer on the side of the road at 2:30 a.m.
Oh, no, this was...
But this
The
guy...
wardens use every nugget of information they receive to slowly piece together a case.
So I want you to come over and let me get the info from you. So we definitely got 2 different incidents. Wow. Okay, well, it's busy up here.
Warden Goley tries to figure out if he's dealing with a single kill or multiples.
Because if this guy shot this yesterday, I just don't think there'd be any snow. I wonder if the guy ran up the hill, got it, saw this other truck, had his headlamp, didn't even gut it, just took off. Wait till the coast was clear, came back and gutted it last night, and that's why it looks so fresh. That's what I think. And he got caught again by the paperman.
Fellow Warden John Lasofsky finally arrives to help investigate.
Brian, how you doing?
You guys bumping into stuff?
We got a bit of a cluster here.
Cool.
So we got told at the gas station on the way up here that there was a deer shot by the guy that delivers the newspaper talks to the guy that owns the gas station or works there. And so he runs over and says, hey.
The 2 wardens talk over the evidence,
Right.
throw out scenarios, and rehash witnesses' reports.
This is probably right. This is 5 o'clock yesterday. He sees the deer run across the road. He drives up, goes up, hears the shot, comes back, and the guy's he's got a headlamp on. There's 2 guys dressing the deer.
Okay.
He goes, I wish I'd have got the plate.
So do we have, I mean, are we in the wrong spot? I mean, do we have another kill
There's
site?
another, and we drove up the road looking, but you know if it was shot at 2 in the morning, there's probably no gut pile. And it snowed over it, you know what I mean?
The wardens decide to scour the area.
Let's go check. You just tell me where to go.
Well, I would start down here. Let's just make our way. You go down here, and then just check it, and then come back, and we'll go a little lower and keep going.
They head to local campsites.
Pick up right there.
Lasofsky stops a gray pickup. After a few quick questions, he lets the driver go.
That's all part of the game. All right, we'll see you.
No blood in the back of that truck. Gray Chevy.
Down the road, Warden Goley searches another camping area.
0 blood, my man, is 0. They got a chainsaw, but they have no blood.
Warden Lasofsky receives a radio call.
495.
Go ahead, 5.
Dispatch calls Lasofsky off the investigation.
By John's place. They parked their vehicle and they've walked in on the south fork of the Muscle Shell there.
Yeah, let him know I'm just coming by Moss Agate, and we'll be turning up the Lenup Road there.
Warden Goley continues the search alone.
Well, that's interesting. I'll just walk down there. This ain't that deer because he's got the heart. The thing is, though, these guys might have heard something, you know? Hello? How goes the battle? How are you guys? I'm doing good. Had a little problem out on the highway last night. Wondered if you guys heard anything. No. Nobody shooting or doing anything like that?
What's that?
Last night, you hear any shooting out on the highway?
Maybe this time the warden will catch a break.
We were up at Bob's and we heard them shots, but
We heard some shots.
Montana Game Warden John Lisofsky takes a call on a possible poaching case. The complainant says a trespasser illegally shot a white-tailed buck.
Good. What's the deal?
This fella here shot a buck down here, and we think he was walking up this edge of the creek.
Okay.
So which mean he wouldn't even be on that state, but he'd be on us again.
Right down on the other side?
Yeah, we don't know where he said his deer's about 500 yards across the creek down there.
Okay. All right. So him and I can chit-chat. So,
yeah.
Is this my guy here?
No, he's standing up. His daughter ran up to use the outhouse.
Right, okay. Well, all right, good seeing you. Hi, guys. How are you? Did you go get squared up? Are you warm enough?
The hunter in question has his young daughter along. Lisofsky asks the hunter to take him to the kill site.
And then we'll drive down. He told me if I take a right there that I can kind of stay to the pasture. There should be a road right there. We'll kind of look to see which way we can go, but we need to get your deer.
Meanwhile, across the valley, Warden Brian Goley tries to track down a suspected late-night poacher.
We heard some trots.
What time?
Oh, it was, what, 5 o'clock or 4:30?
Mm-hmm. Any idea where they were coming from?
No.
Huh. All right, well, right. All right, well, that might have been the one at 5. We were looking for one at 2 in the morning, too.
2 o'clock in the morning?
Yeah. Yeah, if you guys hear anything, call Titmont, would you? If you know of anybody that shot anything from the road out here. If you hear of anything, just call Titmont. Thank you, guys. See you later.
Witnesses report seeing a gray pickup at the kill site.
Boy, none of these trucks match, do they?
The warden searches local campsites for any sign of the suspect.
I mean, none of these match the description, none of them. Do they? They just don't.
A long day of investigation will stretch into the night. Back on Warden Lisofsky's case, the warden follows a father and young daughter back to the spot they shot and killed a white-tailed buck.
Perfect.
Turns out, the hunter shot on private property. While the warden will not let this hunter off the hook, he decides to tackle this case discreetly. He makes no accusations around the hunter's young daughter.
So I'm gonna take some pictures for you guys, okay, when we get up here? So, you know, I know we have a problem. She needs to learn something too, because I need her hunting at some point here. So let's pull her out. We'll get some pictures with you guys with your deer.
Okay.
And I'll make sure I get you those pictures. And then she'll understand a little bit better too. You want to take some pictures? You doing all right? Okay, let's do that. You go take some pictures with your dad here. Crawl in behind that buck.
A little sensitivity by the warden goes a long way.
You pick it up. Perfect. Your dad. Put that with you right there, okay? All right, that's perfect. I kind of like that. That's gonna be good. That's a perfect picture. Let me get a couple. All right. All right, perfect. I'll make sure I get you those sent, okay? And what grade are you in?
3rd.
Are you gonna, it looks like your dad's teaching you how to hunt. That's a good thing. It's good to see you out here. You wanna get in the truck and get warm, stay warm. And then, I guess from you, if I could, can I get your conservation license as well as your driver's license?
The warden writes a trespass fine for $135. He also confiscates the deer. Meanwhile, back on the White Sulphur Springs case, Warden Brian Goley continues trying to find a suspect in a roadside poaching case.
How's it going? I'm doing all right. How's the hunting? What's down here as far as pickups?
One Chevy, double cab, half-ton pickup.
What color is it?
Silver, like this.
Okay. See you later. Kind of amazing how many silver Chevys or gray Chevys or... Oh, boy. No blood, though. 2 County, though. There is blood on the back. Maybe. Hello? I don't know if there's anybody in here or not.
Fact is, these cases sometimes go unsolved.
Does that look like blood?
That won't keep Warden Goley from searching.
Looks like a tooth. It does, doesn't it? I don't see any blood where they loaded a deer, my man. We're gonna have to come back.
It is the eternal hunt for people who disregard law and disrespect wildlife.
Never. When you give up's when you lose. Only losers give up.
Exactly why Goley became a warden.